Christian nice guys, listen. Niceness is not kindness. And when preparing for marriage, niceness can be the exact reason you don't have a wife. You say it's fine when it's not. In heated arguments, you're quiet when you need to speak up. You let women decide everything because you don't want to be difficult. You stay in situations that you know aren't going anywhere because you're terrified of being the bad guy. You call it being Christ-like, but in reality, it's fear of rejection dressed up as love. In this video, we'll show you the 3 types of men when it comes to marriage readiness: the nice doormat, the harsh jerk, and the biblical leader, and how to stop being the first one this week. Let's map this out so you can see yourself clearly. The nice doormat hides what's true to dodge conflict. Lets fear of rejection pick his words and actions, then goes passive aggressive when he doesn't like where things go. Dumps decisions on her so he never has to take responsibility. The harsh jerk swings truth like a hammer to win arguments and humiliate. Lets ego, pride, and bitterness towards women drive his choices. Keeps her walking on eggshells with criticism, pressure, and emotional punishment. The biblical leader speaks the truth in love, driven by godly conviction and obedience, lifts the burden by leading. Most Christian men are taught that they only have 2 options: be a nice doormat or become a harsh jerk. So you choose nice because at least you don't feel like a villain. But women can't trust either of the first 2. One controls with aggression and manipulation. The other controls with avoidance, passive aggression, and manipulation.
Kindness is truth with love and courage. In the kingdom, real leadership is driven by love, and it shows up as conviction and obedience, not niceness. Niceness is fear in a church costume. Niceness lives for people's approval. Kindness lives from God's approval. Kindness says, I care about you, so I'm going to be honest, even when it's uncomfortable. Niceness says, I need your approval more than I need to be honest, so I'll hide what I really think. That's not kindness. That is manipulation driven by fear. You're bending the truth to control someone's opinion of you instead of trusting God with the outcome.
That's not Christ-like. That's trading honesty for approval. Galatians 1:10 says, if I was still trying to please man, I would not be a servant of Christ. The moment her reaction decides your obedience, you've stopped serving Christ and started serving her approval. You cannot lead a wife if you need her approval more than you need to obey God. Look at King Ahab and his wife Jezebel. Jezebel was manipulative, controlling, and openly opposed to God. But she could only go that far because Ahab refused to stand where God put him. He had the title of king, but lived like a doormat, soaking, pouting, and dodging hard conversations instead of confronting what was evil. When a man lives that way, a strong-willed, ungodly woman doesn't just walk over him and run his house. Through his passivity, she gets to steer the whole environment. In Ahab's case, that meant leading a nation into idolatry and having God's prophets killed. That's what a lot of nice Christian men are doing today. You see red flags and say nothing. You feel used and stay anyway. You know this isn't a woman you should marry, but you keep going because you're scared to end it. That's not mercy, and it's not kindness. That's cowardice dressed up as patience. Ahab avoided conflict and lost his house. Jesus walked straight into conflict to protect his house. One was nice, the other was kind.
Niceness kills your chances 3 ways. 1, she never meets the real you. You say what you think she wants to hear. You agree with convictions you don't actually believe. You pretend you're okay with patterns that truly bother you. She can't marry a man she's never actually met. 2, she feels like she's dating a follower. You say whatever you want on every decision. Restaurants, timelines, where this is going. She has to lead all of it. That doesn't feel like peace to her. It feels like carrying a grown man on her back.
3, you stay in the wrong situations too long. You know it's not aligned for marriage, but you're more afraid of looking like the bad guy than wasting both of your lives. So you drag it out, hoping it magically fixes itself. Meanwhile, months and years you could have spent becoming a husband and meeting a real match are gone. Sadly, some men don't see this until they wake up at 60, single or in a dead marriage, wondering if God ever cared about this part of their life. Here are 3 concrete moves this week. Scenario A. Stop dumping decisions on her. The nice doormat says, I don't care. Whatever you want. The biblical leader, I made a reservation at 7 at this restaurant because I know you like this type of food. Initiative without dictatorship, that's leadership.
Scenario B, call out disrespect calmly. Nice doormat takes repeated last-minute cancellations and pretends it's fine. The biblical leader would say, I enjoy spending time with you, but I'm not okay with last-minute cancellations. If that keeps happening, I'll step back. No yelling, no sermon, just truth and a boundary.
Scenario C, and what you know you shouldn't marry. Nice doormat stays in a relationship he knows isn't right because he doesn't want to hurt her. Biblical leader, you're a good woman, but we're not aligned for marriage. I respect you too much to keep going when I know that. That's not cruelty, that's honesty. And that honesty frees both of you. Where is niceness running your marriage preparation more than obedience is? How you text, the decisions you avoid, the situations you know you should end. Jesus said, let your yes be yes and your no be no. A nice doormat can't do either. It's always maybe, we'll see, or silence. This week, do 3 things. Make 1 clear decision instead of whatever you want. Set 1 boundary instead of swallowing disrespect. Obey God in 1 hard conversation you've been avoiding.
If you're done being the nice guy who feels fake and stuck, that's exactly what we work on inside Husband in Training community. We help high-performing Christian men move from people-pleasing to God-pleasing so they can lead with honesty, courage, and peace toward a godly and attractive life. You can join the community through the link in the description.
And in a pinned comment. And if you know, you don't just need more content, you want someone walking with you week by week. There's a separate link to apply for my one-on-one Godly Wife Blueprint Mentorship. It's a 6-month one-on-one mentorship with monthly calls with my wife as well. Either way, stop asking niceness to do the job only leadership can do. Love women, honor women, but let only Jesus be the one you're afraid to disappoint. Brothers, thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for more content. Take it easy. We'll see you guys later. Peace out.